Robert sacrificed his retirement to give his daughter a debt-free start, and now he'll never retire. Imagine working 32 years only to realize paying for your kid's college destroys your own future. The shocking truth, 43% of parents are bankrupting themselves to fund children's education they could handle themselves. Robert is 56 with $173,000 in retirement and a $1,263 monthly Parent Plus loan he'll pay until 71. He funded his daughter's $218,000 college fully, leaving his retirement in ruins. Every dollar Robert spent on her degree is a dollar he will never see in retirement. His daughter graduated debt-free while he faces decades of work just to survive. Robert thought generosity meant sacrificing himself, but it's financial self-destruct disguised as love. Parent Plus loans are designed to drain parents' retirement while kids benefit effortlessly. If Robert had invested the money he spent on a degree instead, he'd have nearly $716,000 at 70. Instead, he'll have $343,000, forcing him to work far beyond retirement age. The cultural expectation that good parents pay for college is bankrupting entire generations. The math is brutal. Every Parent Plus loan dollar costs more in lost retirement wealth than you realize. Robert's daughter earns $58,000 now, investing aggressively, while he fights to pay loans he took for her. Giving your kids a debt-free start can secretly ruin your financial independence. Parent Plus loans are high interest, non-income driven, and unforgiving everything you don't want, at 7% growth. Robert's retirement without contributions only reaches $343,000 at 7 to not enough to live with. Proper planning. The same funds could have grown to over $700,000. Every payment Robert makes is a lost opportunity. For compounding growth, his sacrifice is invisible to his daughter, who assumes he's fine financially. The gift of debt-free college comes at the cost of decades of labor for parents. She'll retire wealthy. He'll work until he can't, all because of guilt-driven choices. The earnings asymmetry makes Parent Plus loans catastrophic for older parents. Kids have 40-plus years to pay off debt. Parents have a decade to save, yet the cultural norm is reversed. Robert's $147,000 Parent Plus loan will cost him $227,340 over 15 years. The $80,000 in interest alone could have grown into $212,000 for his retirement. He traded financial security for his daughter's immediate comfort. His daughter could have taken her own loans at a lower rate with forgiveness and income-driven options. Robert destroyed his future to shield her from manageable debts she could have handled. Every month he pays $1,263 is a month of lost freedom in retirement. The Parent Plus system profits from parental guilt and cultural expectations. Sacrificing retirement for college is not generosity, it's financial self-harm. Robert's daughter will never realize the price of her debt-free start. At 70, Robert will withdraw $13,720 from his $401,000 not enough to cover his current lifestyle. His Social Security adds $31,200 per year, still leaving him short while repaying loans. The cruel irony, his daughter's wealth grows as his diminishes. Robert's story is a cautionary tale for anyone funding kids' education at the expense of retirement. He cannot retire, yet he believes he did the right thing. Parent Plus loans are structured to be worse than the debt kids can carry. They have higher interest, no income-driven forgiveness, and fewer protections. Robert's financial ruin is invisible, even to those he loves most. The cycle of guilt prevents parents from being honest with their children about the cost. Hiding financial strain for a child's benefit is a trap, not a gift. Every dollar spent today is a dollar he will never enjoy in his golden years. The first child often benefits. Subsequent children inherit financial inequity. Robert's son will face college with no parental support due to his father's earlier sacrifice. Sibling inequity can create resentment and guilt cycles that last a lifetime. The debt Robert carried should have been hers to manage and repay. His daughter's income could have handled the loans with proper planning. By taking on the Parent Plus loans, he ensured his retirement would be minimal. The alternative timeline shows a daughter with $120,000 in loans retiring with $2.8 million at 65. Robert, on the other hand, faces decades of work for a fraction of that. Parents with Parent Plus loans are collateral damage in a system built for lenders. Hoping for forgiveness upon death is not a strategy, it's financial nihilism. The sacrifice Robert made is irreversible and invisible to everyone. Cultural pressure often convinces parents to take on catastrophic financial risk. Parents working to fund college may actually undermine their children's long-term wealth. Debt on young people is manageable. Debt on older people is catastrophic. The good parent narrative is deeply flawed when it threatens retirement security. Honest conversations about college funding are rare, but essential. Letting children take loans teaches financial responsibility and protects parental freedom. Parents' retirement wealth is the true gift to children, not debt-free tuition. The sooner parents prioritize retirement, the better off everyone is. Parents funding college without a plan often end up dependent on their kids later. Student loans end. Supporting a broke parent lasts decades. Robert's daughter can invest while he continues to pay, widening the wealth gap. The first three hooks reveal the stark contrast between sacrifice and benefit. The financial math of Parent Plus loans is relentless and unforgiving. 7% growth compounding could have made all the difference if he hadn't borrowed. The parent-child guilt dynamic keeps this destructive cycle alive. Paying cash or taking Parent Plus loans today is a gamble against your future. Your child's short-term gain may come at your lifelong expense. The story of Robert shows that love doesn't require financial ruin. Teaching kids to manage debt can empower them without destroying your retirement. The long-term consequences of Parent Plus loans often go unseen until it's too late. Parents should evaluate retirement first before funding college. Wealth transfer works best when it preserves your ability to live independently. Good intentions without planning can have catastrophic results. Every dollar of lost compounding is a dollar parents will regret forever. The generational wealth math is unforgiving when parents take on child debt. Parents giving children debt-free college may be giving themselves decades of work instead. Robert's story is a lesson in financial self-preservation masked as sacrifice, debt forgiveness for. Children doesn't solve the parents' lost opportunity cost. Kids with loans may grow wealthier in the long term than parents paying off their debt. The Parent Plus trap preys on guilt, love, and societal expectations. Parents often cannot retire because they funded the first child's tuition. The daughter benefits, the father bears the hidden cost. Equity between siblings is impossible when parents fund college unevenly. Teaching financial responsibility is love disguised as discipline. Protecting your retirement is the greatest gift you can give your children.